What types of medical conditions are caused by exposure to asbestos?
Asbestos exposure can cause various medical conditions. The most common types of medical conditions caused by asbestos exposure are mesothelioma, lung cancer, and asbestosis. Mesothelioma is a rare but aggressive type of cancer that typically affects the lining of the lung, the chest cavity, or the abdomen. Mesothelioma is diagnosed in about 2,000 to 3,000 Americans every year. Another medical condition that is typically caused by the exposure to asbestos is asbestosis. Asbestosis is a disease that causes scarring of the lungs. Both mesothelioma and asbestosis share common symptoms or signs, which may include chest pain, shortness of breath, coughing, fatigue, and unexplained weight loss.
What's important to know about the latency period?
The term latency period often refers to the amount of time between exposure to a disease-producing substance and the actual onset of a disease. When we're talking about asbestos-related conditions, many times the latency period is exceptionally long and is often measured in terms of decades. For mesothelioma, the average latency period is anywhere between 20 to 50 years. Many times we'll have clients who were exposed to asbestos in the 1950s or the 1960s and who have remained symptom-free for many years but have been diagnosed with mesothelioma today as a result of exposure that occurred many years ago. Because the use of asbestos in the United States reached a peak in the 1970s, it is believed by the medical and scientific communities that asbestos-related conditions will continue to be a problem for many decades to come.
What are my legal options if I develop an asbestos-related disease, such as mesothelioma?
If you develop an asbestos-related disease, such as mesothelioma, you have a right to pursue a legal claim against the manufacturers, sellers, or installers of asbestos-containing products, as well as other companies who may be responsible. Pursuing a legal claim can help with the financial or the medical costs that are often incurred as a result of developing an asbestos-related condition. Your loved ones may also have a right to file a legal claim for such things as the loss of companionship, guidance, or advice that may have been caused by the asbestos-related condition. At Keefe Bartels, we've been representing victims of asbestos and their families for over 3 decades, and we are dedicated to pursuing justice on your behalf. If you or a loved one have been diagnosed with an asbestos-related condition, it's important to remember that you only have a certain amount of time to file a claim, so please contact an attorney as soon as possible.
Keefe Bartels, recovering your losses.